You here? Let's get straight to it. I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm going to go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Consul Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. Yeah, I'm here. While I'm here, I'm going to make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear it. Yeah. Now, welcome back to According to the Bible. Welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is another episode of According to the Bible. This is According to the Bible, Part 8. Today, we're going to deal with God, okay? G-O-D, God. Or some people know him as Yahshua. Some people know him as the Messiah. Some people know him as Jehovah. Some people know him as Yahweh. Some people know him as Yahuwah, Yamashiach, Hamashiach, all this old nonsense. We're dealing with God. Jesus the Christ, the Father, the Holy Spirit, the Son, all embodied and mixed in one, okay? Let's listen to the ancestors and we'll get straight to it. We outside today. I'm in the great state of Texas. I'm from California, South Central Los Angeles to be exact. But I'm a part of the second great migration where a lot of people from their native lands went back to where their ancestors were. It's a phenomenon going on. A lot of people don't know why they're doing it, but they're going back to where their fathers were born, their grandmothers was born, and that's what I did. My father is from Houston. My grandmother and my grandfather are both from Texas. So I came back to the great state of Texas. I'm part of the second migration period. The first was in the early 1900s when people were leaving South Carolina, people were leaving Arkansas, people were leaving Mississippi, people were leaving Alabama, people were leaving Georgia to go to different parts like New York, Harlem, Los Angeles. They were going to different parts like that because they believed a little more freedom was there, okay? And when they got there, they found out it was just like every place else. So let's look at the ancestors and we'll get straight to it.
There's one thing you have to get through your mind and keep it. Nothing that ever came from the European mind was meant to do anything but facilitate European domination of the world. And I said there's no exception.
All right, that's John Henry Clark. Nothing that ever came from the European mind was meant to do anything but facilitate European domination of the world, and there's no exception, or European dominance of the world. Everything they created was to ensure that their power will continue. It will be everlasting, okay? And if that power is broken, they will destroy the world before they let it change hands. You hear me? They're the ones that go police the world to make sure no one else has nuclear bombs. Because if they cannot control the world, I'm talking about the whole globe, they will destroy it. So they're making sure no one else have nuclear bombs and things of that nature because they're policing the world. The European is the strongest demographic of people, or the strongest colonial masters to ever amass the face of the earth. There's no exception. Let's look at this. In Exodus 30, 32:30, let me make sure. We're going to pull up two scriptures like we always do. Exodus, hold on. Exodus 33:20. Let's look at Exodus 33:20. Okay, see what it says. Right here. I'm going to pause it. You can screenshot this. This is Exodus 33:20 in the King James Version. And he said, "Thou canst not see my face, for there shall no man see me and live." Simply put, this is God talking. God said, "Can no man see me and live?" Strong words from a strong God. And normally he would make right on the things that he said. But let's see about this, because see, this is a blatant lie. You hear me? And I'm going to prove it now. Because a man already seen his face in Genesis and survived. Let's look at that man. This man is known as Jacob. Today, he's known as Israel. Okay? I'm sorry. Yes, his name is Israel. He was Jacob. This is about the story when Jacob whooped God's ass. They say a man wrestled with God. This is the story, okay? So if you turn to Genesis 32:30, Genesis 32:30 says this, and Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. You hear me? So if you go to Exodus, let me go back. Exodus 33:30, it says no man can see God and live. But if you come here to Genesis 32:30, you can see God and live. Which one is correct? According to the Bible, we'll never know. Because the Bible is a book that one has to believe in. Okay? So Exodus 33:30 says you cannot see God. Exodus 33:20, I'm sorry. Exodus 33:20 says you cannot see God. But when you turn to Genesis 32:30, Jacob already seen God. You hear me? So which one is right? Can you see God or can't you see God and live? According to the Bible, we'll never know. The Bible is a book that one has to believe in. Without your belief in the Bible, nothing in the Bible is real. That's my thoughts on these two scriptures. It's a lot of things that I'm pointing out, and if you just pick them up, you'll see something is wrong here. You hear me, African people? That's my thoughts on these two scriptures. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoum, Consul, Moon. You already know what you're going to give when you step in this room. You're now dealing with Kanoum. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I thank you for watching. If you feel like you want to do something for me, like and subscribe because it won't cost you a fee. Education and preparation is the first step to retaliation. So before you pick up a weapon or a silly religion, pick up some knowledge. If anybody's offended by anything you heard, I meant every word. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow. This was, this was According to the Bible, Part 8, Dealing with God. Can a man see God and live? In one account, it says no. On another account, it says yes. Which one is right? According to the Bible, we'll never know.